Hi parents, I'm Coach Vieira, state certified teacher and science of reading specialist. The kids just call me Coach V. I've been teaching reading skills for over 30 years and I've become one of the nation's leading experts on the English spelling, writing, and reading system, the author of 23 books on Amazon on spelling, reading, and vocabulary. And I am here to help you learn all the skills you need to help your kids read and succeed. Visit the academic gym where you can learn more about what we do as we blend phonics, fitness, and fun so that kids could learn outside the box with exceptional excellence. Phonics, fitness, and fun all become one. Let's go! All right, parents, this is Coach V from T.A.G, the academic gym. What is T.A.G? The academic gym. We believe that your kids should spell well, to read well. We do not believe that they should be memorizing words and all these sight words. No, teach them the parts of words. Teach them the syllabic nature of the language. Teach them how to listen to words and break them down. Because whatever they can see in their minds, they'll be able to read on paper. That's the secret of learning to read well, by learning to spell well. Oh my. Today we're looking at second grade. What do second graders need in order to read exceptionally well? What do they need to prepare them to read at a third and fourth grade level? What should they know coming into second grade? What should they know leaving second grade? Let's take a look at the New York State reading standards, what's called the foundational skills in the New York State Next Generation Standards. I'm using the New York State Department. Why? Because it's almost like the Common Core, and no matter what state you're in, this is primarily the same type of category or element or standard that your child needs to reach and to know. They might be called by different names. They might have different appellations, different codes, but coming down to it, this is what they need. So whether it's New York State, Massachusetts, whether you're in Virginia or Tennessee, stay with me. All right, now, bottom line is, by second grade, your kids should already be phonologically aware. Notice it says there's not a grade 2 standard for this concept. What do I mean by phonologically aware? I do not use big words that you don't know. Phonological awareness is the big umbrella term referring to the understanding and ability to recognize and manipulate the sound structures of spoken language. In other words, when kids hear words that are spoken, they should recognize that those spoken words represent sounds which consist of sounds which are then represented in writing by matching clusters of letters or letters to each sound in a way that makes sense. So if they hear the word big, they should know, hey, that word consists of sounds, and those sounds are mapped to letters in a specific sequence to match those sounds. They should be able to recognize and then manipulate, spell in their minds, hear words and break them down. That's what we mean. Of course, alphabetic awareness comes even under this umbrella, which means that they understand the concept that letters stand for sounds. Or as I say, letters spell sounds. They should also be aware by kindergarten, even before that, of what I call syllabic awareness, recognizing syllables, which are vowels and consonant sounds, as distinct units of sound and spelling within words. This then leads to the final awareness, at their level at any rate, of what we call phonemic awareness, the ability to identify, recognize, manipulate individual sounds. What do I mean by that? To hear a word and know the distinct sounds that make up that word. So if I hear the word phonemes, for example, I say to myself, whoa, ph, okay, O, I hear the long vowel sound, O, then I hear that n sound, and of course, I have the E-M-E-S, the eames, okay? So that sense of breaking words down, but guess what? In order to do that, they've got to know that in English, a sound like the F sound can be spelled with a PH, you see? So this is where trouble comes around, where kids are not sure what or how to spell the multiple ways to spell each sound in English. All right. So having said that now, let's go back to the New York State standards. Let's see what they're asking our second graders to know. They want you to know by second grade, you should be able to distinguish, or leaving second grade, what you're going to learn in second grade, and should be already prepared for entering second grade, is to be able to distinguish long and short vowels. What do we mean by that? I'm going to kind of pick this up here and distinguish long and short vowel sounds when reading. So let's stop here, okay, because it'll get confusing. What do we mean by long and short vowels? I don't want you to act like you know if you don't. I don't want to use words or terms that you don't know. It is very important that both you and your children understand the distinction or the difference between long and short vowels. Again, because you see here it says in second grade they're going to be learning how to decode long and short vowel sounds. Do you see it again there, right? And so that appears twice. And if something appears twice in the standards, you want to make sure that your child understands that you understand it yourself. Let's take a look at what we mean by long and short vowel sounds. And in order to do so, we're going to take a look at our book, the Scholar Skills Sound and Say Book 2, which I urge you, I plead with you to stop right now, pause this video, go to Amazon.com and scroll down, type in Scholar Skills Sound and Say or Scholar Skills Spelling Books, because Scholar Skills is the parent company of the Academic Gym. Scholar Skills is the parent company of T.A.G, and Scholar Skills is our publishing company, and this is a wonderful book. And oh my gosh, let's see what his parent says. No, I can't do that right now. But get book 2 because it has all of the tools you will need to teach your children how to read beyond. We want to go grade levels beyond. This is the masterpiece. Book 2, Sound and Say. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, I have to see. What does his parent say? What did she say? Did she say anything that we should look at here? Oh, let's see. Oh my gosh, what did this parent say? I purchased this book to assist in teaching my 4-year-old how to read, and I couldn't be happier with it. The content is well structured and easy to grasp. The book is organized into various sections, each designed to help your child analyze and spell words effectively. After just 15 to 20 minutes of daily practice with this book, I've seen significant improvements in my son's reading skills. If you have young children, this is definitely a must-have. Oh my, I did not write this. This is a parent like you. They loved the book, and then they told another parent about it, and she bought it too. Just on the market. Teachers love it. Parents love it. Get it. It is awesome. And she's using it with her 4-year-old. Why? Because this book teaches your kids how to read from pre-K all the way through 5th grade. You can even use it beyond that to remediate children. So I'm urging you, go get this great book. If you hear noise in the background, that's because somebody just entered my classroom. All right, now let's go back to the New York State Standards, and we will take a look at what's happening here. I promised you I would tell you what are long and short vowel sounds. This is crucial to know. Well, let's go back to our book, and we will see what those long and short vowel sounds are. So when I say short vowel sound, what I mean is any sound that begins with ah. Let's go all the way to the beginning. Let's see here. Yeah, short vowels. Okay, ah. So we have this right here. If I clicked here to page 20, you'll see these simple words. Sam, had, ham, right? That's for your pre-K, your kindergartner. So, and tad, see that A is ah. That's a short sound, all right? Eh is a short sound. And eh is a short sound. So you have all the short vowel sounds here, like Deb had a web. In. So ah, those are the short vowel sounds. If I went here to my printable section, you would see ah, okay, and you would see all the vowels are in red, by the way, so you can pick them out. By the way, if you write me, I'll give you this worksheet for free. It's wonderful to have. But these short vowel sounds, the ah, are also long vowel sounds depending on how you say them. The letters A, E, I, O, U also represent or spell long vowel sounds. What are the long vowel sounds? A, E, I, O, U. They say their names. And that's really easy, right? But here's the problem. When you come down here, A, A-Y, A is a spelling for this. So here's a spelling for the long vowel sound A. EA is also a spelling for the long vowel sound A, and this is what your kids have to master by the end of 2nd grade. EIGH is also a spelling for the long vowel A. You see what I'm saying? So there are many ways to spell the long vowel A, many ways to spell the long vowel I, like IGH, many ways to spell the long vowel O, like OA, and it continues. OUGH can be a spelling for the long vowel sound O, like in the word though. So the long vowel sounds are challenging, even though they're simple, because they're simply the alphabetic names, A, E, I, O, U, but there are many ways to spell each of those long vowel sounds, and it is the spelling of the sound that helps your children recognize them when they see them in print. Oh, parents, I can't stress to you enough. You need to teach your kids how to spell all the long vowel sounds. EY can be a spelling for A, like in the word hey, hey, how are you, okay? But it can be a spelling for E, like in the word key. K-E-Y. So it can become complicated. This is the great challenge in English. By second grade, they need to have mastered the long vowel sounds.